former central defender yourself. Centre-backs doing the old tennis double partners touching of hands when the combination works well. Do you like that?
No. I don't like that, no.
I had a feeling you might not. 20 minutes to play. Ball on the left-hand side with Cristiano Ronaldo, who shoots from some distance, 25 yards plus given the angle, but it was blocked, and the deflection fell for the Moroccans. Benatia had to be quick there. Ronaldo wasn't far away. He played it out to his right to Diarra, who's under pressure here. He's under pressure, Diarra. I think he's going to lose the ball, and in doing so, he concedes a free kick. Gonzalo Guedes is the player who was fouled. And we are now into the last 20 minutes. It's beginning to run out for Morocco's 2018 World Cup. They've still got the game against Spain to come, but for Morocco, if it stays like this, for them, it would be meaningless in terms of their qualification. Portugal take the free kick. João Moutinho has to stretch for it. Then there's an overhead kick downfield, but that just gives possession back to the Moroccan. And then the ball bounces off Ziyech, but it's overrun and possession is given back to Morocco, who have it on the right-hand side. A chip forward from Diarra, but the challenge in the air from Joseph Font wins it, but illegally. It's a free kick to Morocco on the far side.
It should be further up the pitch than this.
Yeah, they've actually taken it on the referee.
No, referee's wrong. Referee's wrong. Talking about 5 yards here, which could make a difference to the angle of the ball, but
yeah. Well, it was from round about here that Belhanda had that chance, but as you said, that was a little further on at the right flank. So as a result, Portugal can hold the line outside of their penalty area. So the delivery from the right-hand side. They're swung in by Ziyech, but overhit, and goalkeeper Rui Patricio can come forward and calmly claim it. Experienced man in the Portuguese goal. This is 71st cap. At the age of 30, we'll see him in the Premier League next season, Rui Patricio, with Wolverhampton Wanderers, newly promoted Wolves. If he produces the sort of saves that he did from the header of Belhanda earlier on in the second half, then he'll be a popular man. Benatia at the back, playing it out towards the right-hand side, and then Benatia takes possession once again, but under pressure from Gonzalo Guedes, has to play it back to goalkeeper Munir. Munir, long one high through the middle for the newly arrived El Kaabi, and now Ziyech, who's out on the right-hand side, tries to flick it for the overlapping run, but wins a throw-in off Guerrero. Diarra takes this to Ziyech. The referee says no, hang on, we're going to see another change first of all. It's a second Moroccan change, and that is the end of Belhanda's afternoon, which I'm mildly surprised by. Aren't you?
I am surprised, but maybe tactical. We'll have to see where he comes on. Carcella.
Belhanda has carried quite a threat, and I don't think he's hurt because he sprinted off the field. So Mehdi Carcella is coming on. He's been on loan this season at Standard Liège in Belgium from his parent club Granada in Spain. So Carcella, the number 23. Just looking to see where
he's gone up front.
Slotted in.
He's gone up front.
He's gone up front. So he's actually got two.
With El Kaabi, yeah, got two up front now.
So it's reached that stage where there are 15 minutes to play. Hervé Renard feels that he has to be bold and positive. They have to go for this goal. 1-0 Portugal lead. And as I say, we're into the last 15 minutes of this match now. Next up for you, Uruguay against Saudi Arabia. And then live from Kazan this evening, the other match in this group today, Iran against Spain. By the time that kicks off, Morocco could already effectively be out of the competition with one game to play in the group. But we have 15 minutes to change all that. Amrabat, who has come over towards the left-hand side, he's been manhandled here by Cedric Soares.
I think he's been manhandled all game.
He has. They've been aware of the potential threat of Nordin Amrabat. Cedric Soares with an overhead kick away in the fullback position. Boussoufa gets the ball down, plays it to Diarra on the right-hand side. Could have taken on Gelson Martins, who switched to the left-hand side. but he plays it back behind him. And now Ziyech was challenged, Cristiano Ronaldo, then there's a little stunned pass in centre field for William Carvalho, and Portugal are in no hurry here. They're not going to overcommit themselves downfield with a 1-0 lead. The win in the group so important for Portugal after they started with a draw. They will have their sights on winning this group and therefore need the win. Da Costa for Morocco as they play from right to left as we look here as the sun comes out brightly again in Moscow. Then the ball into the penalty area for the challenge. A good challenge comes in from José Font. Jos Martins though loses possession. That was wasteful from the substitute. Ziyech then, well, he won the free kick there. I think he knew that he was second favourite as the ball came in to him, and he was able to beat João. Just gave him a little tap on the shin, and it's a free kick in a good position, more like where you were talking of them causing danger from, Terry.
Yeah, this is better now, chance to whip it in, extra striker on, still a big line to try and get through. They're holding the line right on the edge of the box. Portugal.
Ziyech is going to take this. Now there's a man standing in an offside position, Amrabat, who's standing between the penalty spot and the goalkeeper. And the referee's actually spoken to him, and now Amrabat runs back into an onside position, and then it's played in for Benatia, who heads it wide of the near post. He was looking for a little glance on it, he got too much on it, 6 yards out, and steered it rather than glanced it wide of the near post.
Well, he's got good delivery, Ziyech, from that right-hand side with his left foot, and it actually hits the shoulder of Benatia. He just tries too much to glance it. It'd be better if he got an ear to it rather than the shoulder, but he puts it 2 yards wide. It was just a little glance was needed. He just needed just to touch it. The pace was on the ball. It's a couple of chances, well, 2 good chances that Benatia's had. In fact, 3 when you think of the header in the first half.
1-0 Portugal. The man with the deepest voice in Moscow has announced that 78,011 people are inside the Luzhniki for this match. And Portugal have rather carelessly lost possession near the halfway line. It was Bruno Fernandes who lost it. Ziyech now tries to take on William Carvalho, and we got a touch, but it rolls behind for a corner. And Ziyech says to one of the little ball girls down there, come on, get me the ball as quickly as possible, because we've got just over 10 minutes to play. Morocco must score, otherwise they'll be going out of the group stage.